All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our first year of manifestation class. We are so honored that you're here, whether you're watching this recording because someone has shared it with you or because something inside of you felt called to learn more. This class is something that the three of us, myself, Misty, Laura, and Lauren, intentionally created together. We realize that manifestation isn't just a trendy word. It isn't some vision board and some sort of positive thinking. Manifestation is very layered. It has so many moving parts. It requires self-awareness, alignment, healing, embodiment, action, trust, and integration. And because there are so many moving parts, we collectively thought that this would definitely be a journey and an experience of learning. And so we've kind of put together a workshop that will take place one day per month that will go over some major topics that we feel really align with learning and understanding manifestation. So before we dive into our outline and into the meat of what manifestation is and isn't, I want to just take a moment to introduce ourselves. So my name's Misty. I am the owner and creator of Massage Journey Wellness Center. And I felt called to create this space to bring like-minded practitioners together so that we can do exactly what this class is doing, to collaborate and facilitate a container for healing, for support, for understanding, and just for transcending into being the best version of yourself. I am a mom, dedicated mother, and what I'm truly passionate about is making this world a better place, not just for us as we live in our day, but for our children as they grow up. And so really glad that you guys decided to join us here, and hope that you can feel our love and energy come through, not just this recording, but all year long.
All right, Laura, you want to go?
Sure. Thanks, Lauren. Thank you, Misty, for the beautiful introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Laura Darling. I am a wellness coach. I offer sound healing experiences with sound bath sessions, guided meditation, breath work, and Reiki, just to name a few of my modalities. I've been working in holistic health since early 2001. I've gained a lot of experience along the way. I've worked with some amazing people. And my passion is really to bring the healing power of manifestation to you so that you can help your life become its fullest and step in with authenticity. I really do believe that to heal the world, we need to hold space for one another to be seen, heard, inspired, and supported. And I know that's what this group is here to offer. So I'd love it if you join us for this journey of self-love, self-discovery, and unapologetic confidence. And with that, I'd love to introduce Lauren.
Thank you. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, thank you guys for being here. My name is Lauren. I am honored to sit beside these two beautiful women, and I'm just glad to be here with you. And I personally am a somatic practitioner. I help people kind of digest, if you will, past experiences and kind of dive into their subconscious through the body. So I'm really passionate about emotional health, right? We talk a lot about physical health, and I love that. But for me, the emotional stuff is a little bit more nebulous and less discussed in our world. And so I'm really passionate about that. I also have I'm a law of attraction life coach. And so I haven't brought that information really out to the front in a way, you know, that this platform allows. So I'm excited to be in the space to do that. So, yeah.
Thank you both for introducing yourselves. And yes, you're both beautiful women. And I'm so grateful and honored to experience this whole entire year in this class with you. So I want to get into the heart of it. So the first class recording is completely free. This is something that we're offering to give clarity. It's meant to encourage you. It's meant to help you understand how this year-long container will support you and each other. And so, you know, manifestation is not about forcing life to give you something. It's about becoming the version of yourself that aligns with the desires. And that alignment is what this class is going to be about. And so starting in February, we will be finding our authentic self. Laura will actually begin with finding the authentic self. And here's the truth. You cannot manifest from a version that isn't real. So if you don't know who you truly are deep inside, then you're living from conditioning, expectations, and trauma responses. And then what you're calling in may not actually belong to you. So your authentic self is really the foundation of manifestation, which is why we're going to start there in February. And in March, we will move on to identifying the blocks that stop us from being our authentic self. So we'll move into identifying or exploring our subconscious loops, our deep-rooted core beliefs, and the internal narratives that quietly shape our reality. You can't shift what you won't look at. So awareness is always step one. And that's going to be a beautiful class that will follow wonderfully right after finding the authentic self in February. April, I will be taking lead on our self-love class. Anywhere in your journey, self-love is required. So this one could kind of start or finish. It just is what it is, because your manifestations will never outgrow your level of self-worth. So we'll share our personal stories during this class. We'll unravel our own journeys, and we'll do some work alongside with you. It's going to be a really seriously heartfelt class. In May, Laura will guide us through saying yes to no. When we say yes to no, what isn't aligned, we create clarity for what is. So sometimes rejection is redirection. Sometimes no is protection. So when we stop forcing doors to open, we make space for the true hell yes. In June, Lauren will dive into the law of attraction. Where attention goes, energy flows. The universe responds to your vibration, and your vibration is often rooted in the subconscious self-worth. So this is where manifestation becomes energetic and psychological, which is so key when you're trying to manifest your desires. And then we'll move into July, which is gratitude and abundance, or as I like to say it, being in gratitude creates the abundant mindset. So it's not just being thankful, it's tuning into your frequency of already having. So when you deeply feel gratitude, you shift from lack into sufficiency, and then sufficiency is magnetic to drawing more abundance. So that's going to be a super fun, not as heavy, more fun class. So we'll move into August, and in August, we'll explore aligning with your true desires. And I believe Lauren is taking lead on this one. Knowing what you don't want clarifies what you do want. So desire alone is not enough. You have to align your thoughts and your emotions in the present moment in your body with it, and then alignment eventually attracts. And then we move into September, where we have our visualization and action. In September, our manifestation requires more than just wishing. It requires embodiment, planning, and movement. And most importantly, feeling it before it arrives. So it'll follow perfectly right after our August, learning in August, moving into September. And then moving into our October month is detachment and trust. So once you've taken action, you have to release control. Rigid expectation creates actual resistance, and trust creates flow. So I just imagine it as you're trying to micromanage something, and the harder you're trying to micromanage, the less control you have over it. And so in this class, you kind of learn that letting things go and be as they are actually turn out much better for you So it's not letting go is not giving up. It's just making room for what's meant. And then we move into our last teaching month of November, which is trusting the divine. And so whatever language you use, God, source, higher self, universal intelligence, we all feel at our core that something larger is at work. Over control creates friction, and faith is what builds the flow. And so we really think that follows perfectly with detachment, because when you detach, you're like, well, what can I trust in? And knowing that there's some sort of higher power out there and learning how to find it and connect with it, it makes letting go so much easier, because you can truly trust what is meant for you and what's going to unfold for you. So we'll share what built our trust muscle and the surrender that became our strength, and then give you guys some tools on how you can also do those things. And then last month of December, we'll have a day of integration. We'll ask what everyone learned, how they grew, what shifted, time for testimonies, telling our stories of things that manifested for us throughout the year. And if nothing manifested during the year, how the different things that you've learned will move you into using those tools to manifest in the future. So just remember, it's not movement, it's a way of being. And with all of that, I will turn it over to Lauren. She will talk about the juicy part, which is more what manifestation is and isn't.
Okay, well, thank you, Misty, for that rundown. To keep it kind of simple, I just want to say that manifestation, put in very simple terms, is the process of turning thoughts to things. Okay, so we're going to get into kind of the deeper of how that all works and the actual process thereof. But simply put, it's just turning thoughts to things and how that works. What it's not woo-woo. I know manifestation's a very catchy word right now, and manifestation's also not everything's good. That's also another misnomer. Like, I'm going to manifest a car, I'm going to manifest, XYZ, this wonderful house. But really, manifestation is completely natural. We do it all day, every day, and we're manifesting in our world, either preferred or not preferred. So we get to dive into some fun stories. I know I've got my own of very much unpreferred, before you really realize that you're the one in the steering wheel here, So we'll be able to dive into all of that. So, but I just wanted to put that very plainly, that this is a natural process, and we do it so effortlessly that we don't even realize that we're doing it. We're at the head of the car and we're steering. So, so that's what it is and what it isn't. Ladies, y'all have any other input there?
I think that sums it up really well. And I think, really understanding it is going to take coming to each class and breaking down all of the different parts to truly even understand the depth of what you're speaking on, because it is true. It's not always just manifesting the good. It's also recognizing that what you're living in right now is actually your manifestation. So, yeah, I think you summed it up very well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Lauren, that was beautiful. I think the only thing that I would add, and I think you hit on this a bit, but our energy and what we manifest is really tuning in with what our desires are. So we cannot manifest something if we're not at the energetic match point for it. Yeah. So, there's a ton of different ideas out there on how to manifest, and lots of different paths of thought. And I would never say one is wrong or one is right, but how we come to those is really important, because what might work for some people would be because they are coming in energetically aligned to what they are doing, versus for others coming in and they're not open and ready, and they're not handling all of the aspects that we're going to teach on, that they're coming in with a lot of blocks or resistance. So if you really want to find what resonates with you in a manifestation technique, the way I look at this class is we give you all of the different tools in the tool set, and we help you align yourself energetically to be the person that is ready for all the gifts that the universe has ready for you. So that is just one thing I would love to add on, just what it is and what it can be.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, thank you for that. Beautifully, beautifully said. Love how you speak. So I think, Laura, you're going to kind of go over the logistics of the class, how to join, what you get, and kind of how to support us on this journey.
Yeah, happy to do so. So one thing to share is, what's a class without a little bit of homework and self-discovery? So I would love to invite everyone who's listening to take a moment, either pause this video or after this video, sit down with your journal or a notepad and start to identify what are your beliefs around manifestation. And remember, like in my mind, there's no right or wrong. There is understanding at a deeper level. So whatever our conditioning is, whether it's I'm going to vision board this thing, people vision board, I vision board. I love vision boarding, but I approach it in such a way that it truly is a manifestation tool for me. So my invitation to you is to say, okay, what are all the things that I think are related to manifestation for me? And then keep that just to identify where you are in the current state, and bring that with you to the next class, where we dive into your authentic self, where we can talk about the things that we think manifestation is, and to start to look at how we as an individual approach the energetic alignment of being our authentic self to those things or processes of manifestation that we've always believed. So that's your homework. Grab pen and paper, sit down, get some tea, write down what you believe manifestation is for you. And that is your starting point. That is ground zero for us to dive into and give you the yes and. How do we go deeper? So every class, we're going to have something great for a workshop, a little mind candy, if you will, so we can learn more about ourselves and each other. And with that, I'd love to talk to you a little bit about what the logistics are. So we are offering manifestation classes monthly. We have two ways that you can get involved. The first is to join us in these virtual classes. They are $20 a month to come into the virtual community with Massage Journey and all of the lovely ladies here to bring in our expertise, to come in and talk with you about these different points that Misty so eloquently shared of how do we navigate what manifestation is. Now we have that virtual session offering, but we also have an in-person offering for those of you in the Austin area who would like to come and build their community with us here in North Austin at Massage Journey Wellness. So that is a $40 class. It meets once a month. But the great thing is each one of us are providers of services. So sound baths, 90 breath work. We do group classes there as well. So as our gift to you for signing up for in-person, we will give you one entrance during that month to one of our classes. You can pick and choose what you would like to attend. So it's a really awesome, grateful place to come from as teachers, as providers. We want you to manifest your best life. We want you to engage with health and wellness in a way that really shows up for you. And that is why we want to offer the in-person, build your community, build your skills, and get a nice class in as well that you choose throughout the month to get a little bit deeper into wellness. So those are our two offerings, and we'll be able to share all of those details through the website and through email and let you know. But please sign up. We can't wait to work with you and see you.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it all, and you covered it all so well. And I just want to double down on that invitation. At least join us online, but in person, the energetics when you're in a community space are just so amazing. All of us have been in different workshops together, whether it's one we're hosting or just some that we went to together, both as participants. And it's just nothing like being in that community space and that support of like-minded people who all just want the same thing for each other. And it's more than just sitting, at your desk watching a recording. You can truly feel the support and the love of everyone around you. And you feel this kind of sense of togetherness that maybe some of the things you're going through, you're not alone in those. And, we're all kind of here to help support each other. And so obviously would love for you to join any way that aligns with you, but super appreciate it if you guys could make it to our class in person. We will attempt our classes in person. If we get 10 more signups for our in-person class, we are going to move forward with it. But regardless, we will keep recording this content and making that available for everyone because we just feel so deeply passionate about just spreading what manifestation is and how that can be real for you and how you can live the life you truly desire. And it isn't some magical thing that's far away. It's attainable. With all of that said, is there anything else you ladies would like to add before I close out?
No, I think that's it for me. I am happy to be here and happy to start this journey with you. So come join us.
Yeah, I just want to thank both of you so much for your collaboration. And I want to thank our listeners for taking the first step to step into themselves and to know that there is support and love on their journey, wherever their journey is. So come on and join us. You've got a good crew here backing you up. And I always like to share with my clients, I am not on the top of the mountain. I'm walking the path with you. So we're going to have different viewpoints. We're going to have perspectives. Maybe we've gone around this trail and we can say, hey, let us help you. But we're walking right next to you.
That's the beauty of it. We're all learning together, and being able to share what we've learned and learn from others is truly how we make our community and ourselves better. So I'm just truly grateful that both of you are here. Really grateful for the watchers that are here. Do encourage you to share this link. It's totally free. If you know someone else who would, friend, mom, sister, uncle, somebody who would be interested, please feel free to share. But we're excited for what this year will unfold and excited to see who we get to meet. And thank you again. We hope to see you all soon.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.